Hey, good morning. Welcome to Thursday. It is Mike and Lisa, and this is our After 9 extravaganza that we do every weekday morning around this time on Facebook, and we post it on our website at AM800CKLW.com. Lisa, you are hatless today.
Yeah, how about that, eh?
What's the deal?
I don't know. I felt like I should make up for it. I shouldn't do another hat day because then
Make up for it.
it'll be a big deal. And
Enough. Enough.
not today. But tomorrow's a big day, man. Tomorrow,
Oh,
I'm going out for dinner on a patio. Very excited.
very nice. That one of your reservations that
Yep.
that you made? Okay.
One of my reservations I made, I pulled the car over. Hello, yes. Am I too late? I'd like to make your reservation on your patio.
Give me your first table you have available on Friday.
Yeah. How many? Doesn't matter. One. Just me.
One, it'll
What
just
time?
be me.
Doesn't
I'm going to
matter.
dine by myself, whatever time you have. And so 12:01 tonight is when we enter stage 1, when you can again go to a patio and have a little dinner action.
Yeah, and I think downtown for sure will be hopping this weekend. So there were a couple of restaurants downtown I noticed on their Instagram that were not ready. And I'm suspecting it's a staff related thing that, they were counting on the 14th. And so they're going to open on the 14th. So,
Sure.
There's hiring back staff and maybe they just, couldn't swing it or whatever, or they couldn't get their supplies in or whatever. So that's okay. That's okay. They'll miss out on that. Hey, speaking of food, let me show you my breakfast. This is what I've been eating lately.
Bone broth?
For breakfast. Nope, bone broth accompanies it sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But this isn't it pretty? Let me show
I'm
you.
starving, by the way, so let me see this. Oh, that is very pretty. You got some strawberries, some blueberries, and what is that? Like some kind of seed?
Okay, so we have regular plain oatmeal
Okay.
with almond milk, okay? Then I heat it in the oven and microwave, for 90 seconds.
The
On
whole
top
thing.
of that,
The whole thing you want.
No, just the oatmeal and the
Okay,
almond
good.
milk.
I don't like warm fruit.
Then I sprinkle cinnamon. That's the
Ooh.
cinnamon on this. I sprinkle cinnamon all over it. Then I put strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. Then I put sunflower seeds. Then I've got chia seeds and flax seeds.
Wow, that is
There.
like a health bowl right there. What do you call that thing?
Good. It's good, and yes, it's healthy, and it's very filling too. So you've got a lot of fiber in there, and lots of your fruit. So yes, that's what I'm going to dig into when I'm done here. But I like getting it all pretty like that. Isn't that nice? It's fun to make. You should make one. But then there goes my sunflower seeds. Then
I
it
got
all
some
gets
strawberries.
mixed
I got some blueberries. I got some oatmeal. I don't think I have the all those seeds though. Kelly probably has some stuff locked away. You guys eat some
Locked
weird
away.
stuff that I stay away from. I'm like, no thanks. No,
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm trying to get into more of. I'm trying to make sure I have a nice healthy breakfast, and I put it off as long as I can. So all what they call intermittent fasting, till about 10. If I can hold off till 11, I will, but 10 at least. So I don't eat until then. And then I'll eat probably 6:30 be the last time I eat. And then I'll hold off till 10 or 10:30.
Oh, really?
So
So you don't eat before the show, during the show anymore? Nothing like that? Wow,
No.
that's a long time.
So that's 16 hours. And then I'll eat this, and this will be so filling, it'll tie me over. And what I'm trying to do is either for lunch or for dinner have a big-ass salad.
Big-ass salad.
Big-ass salad. Just
Big bowl, big tomatoes, all that stuff.
all of that. And, you put all kinds of interesting things. I try and make it look pretty like that. And Craig's like, could you just mix it? Just mix it all together. Like, why are you? I'm like, and the cucumbers go here and the tomatoes go there. But yes, and Yeah, and I think everybody in my family's on board with that. We like big ass salads.
Big ass salad. Lisa's big ass salad now open. The patio is now open tomorrow as of 12:01 a.m. So, yeah, I enjoy a good salad. I always eat my salad first. Do you mix your salad with your main course, or do you have the salad first and then go on to the main course?
Well, no. If I'm having a big ass salad,
Yeah,
that will be my dinner or my lunch.
that's it.
But there'll be a protein in there, so there'll be maybe some hard boiled eggs in there or some chicken, some shredded chicken. Like I'll do on a Sunday, I'll do like in my crock pot. Like a taco meat shredded chicken. So I'll put a bunch of chicken breasts in there with either vegetable broth or chicken broth, and you just let it cook for most of the day. Then you shred it with your fork. But I also put in there some like taco seasoning and some salsa. And then like that we put on salads or like in wraps or whatever. Because I always have to have extra food in my fridge for who.
Connor. Your son Connor, yeah. Jason asks, "Is salad a meal?" The question from Seinfeld: salad is not a meal. Kelly will say that, like, "Oh, what are we gonna have for dinner tonight?" "Oh, I'm gonna make a salad," and even if you put like something on it, I'm like, "Okay, with what?"
So what if? So you would like a carb with it, right? Like this is what I'm sensing from you.
I need a piece of meat. I need my salad, and I need something else, yeah.
So
Potato
what if
or rice or vegetables or something?
What if you could mix like a quinoa or some rice in your bowl with your salad and your meat and have it all together?
I guess, but there's a meat on the salad. I guess it counts as a meal. I'd rather have it separate though, so then I eat all my salad, get rid of that, and then go on to the good stuff.
Do you eat one food group at a time? Craig does that.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, unless it's a good combo. Like Kelly made some rice with something in it or something. I don't know what it is. So I scoop a little rice, scoop a piece of chicken breast. There we go.
So I think we've talked about this before, where I come from the British roots of things. So the way I was taught to eat is you hold your fork tines down and you hold your knife down and and you cut a little bit of each food group and you pile it on the back of the fork. So let's start with like a little bit of chicken.
Okay.
Stab it. Then I would put perhaps, some rice on top of that. Then I would get a little bit of whatever, another flavor on top. And then you pile it all in and you bring it to your mouth and you hope that things don't fall off. And that's how I was taught to eat. I guess it's a British thing. You just take a little bit of everything rather than one food group at a time, I guess. I don't know.
Makes sense. Mix it all together. Okay, how does this sound? The Miami Herald saying the Lighthouse Resort in Fort Myers Beach. I've been there before. Nice area. They're selling a Florida man pizza. The pie is topped with fried gator, banana peppers, and a special trailer sauce that is spicy and orange. A large pizza costs $20. And the Tiki Bar there says the Florida man pizza, one of their best sellers.
One of the best sellers, and it's got alligator on it? Wow. And what's the name of the place?
The Lighthouse Resort, Fort Myers Beach.
It must be known for that, right?
Yeah,
So
maybe they
people
do
go there.
like weird things all the time with their pizzas or something like that. So there you go. Are you a fan of California pizza? The California pizza like kitchen restaurant place. I've been there a few times in Vegas. I think they're more out west. I don't know if they have any in Michigan or
I
not.
don't know if I've ever been.
Very nice. All different types of pizzas. Now, how does this sound for a dessert?
Is this the same place?
No, different place. Toby's Ice Homemade Ice Cream Shop. This is down in Arlington, Virginia. They are going viral. They are serving a sundae made with cicadas. The bug that makes all those noises will soon, I'm sure, in the hot, humid weather.
Have you heard them yet? What
No.
happened to all of they're supposed to millions emerge from the ground and be
Yeah.
everywhere, and this is the year they all come out.
I don't know. Are they still on the way? Because
Maybe.
I have not heard any of that noise. But
Yeah.
the cicadas are made out of waffle cones, chocolate ice cream, chocolate sprinkles, and red M&Ms. Cicada Sunday.
But why?
I don't know. This prep sheet that I go to in the morning, sheet prep happens. It's great, right? But they are addicted to cicada stories. There's like every day something about cicadas, and this is supposed to be a really bad year for that. But I don't know.
Maybe we spoke too soon. Maybe their month is July and August. You don't know.
Could be. I guess we will wait. Any cicada experts? Can you let us know? Can you let us know? Now, speaking of bugs, we have had reports of invasions of this already here in the Windsor, Essex region.
Yes.
The fish flies, Lisa.
Yes.
The fish flies have arrived. This is a photo from one of our listeners from this morning.
Ugh.
Car parked in a parking lot out in on the east end. It looks like cicadas everywhere. Now
No, not cicadas, fish flies.
Oh, I'm sorry, fish flies everywhere. Now you can see them very well on the car, but you might notice this post, the parking lot. These are all fish flies. That is not like specks of black in the cement or whatever.
No.
All fish flies everywhere.
This is a fish fly virgin because anybody from this area who's familiar with the fish flies, who lives near the water like that, knows full well you do not park underneath a light post ever, because I'm assuming at the top of that post is a street light. And if you park near the light, this is what attracts them, and your car will look like that. Like outside of convenience stores. They have all the neon lights everywhere. Sometimes they turn all the lights out because you have to park and you have to walk through that crunch to get into the store.
I hate the crunch.
Yes. Well, there was a time I lived in Tecumseh and near the water, and this is what it was like. And I had fish flies all over my car, and they get in your vents, in the front vents near your windshield. Yeah. And then your car smells like fish flies.
Oh, gross. That's awful.
Because it's in the engine and all that.
Now, are they only on like the east side, Tecumseh, Lakeshore, out that way? Or are they like anywhere by the water? Like does Amherstburg get them, far end of LaSalle?
I believe it's a water thing, but I could be wrong.
I don't know, but it always seems like it's an East End thing.
Right. It does, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's the way the wind blows. Who knows?
Oh, gross. Look at all those.
Yep. Right? And how do you get in your car? And they're like, what bothers me about fish flies is that there's no direction when they fly. It's like all over the place, and they stick to you. And it's hard to, it's just, ugh. I think that's what's creepy about them, is that they're just like, they have no, like at least a fly, you hear them and you can swat at them or whatever. But fish flies are just sort of like, they're like stupid.
Yeah. And Justin's saying, and a lot of people saying you could smell, there is a smell of fish fly in the air. Yeah. Oh man, that sucks. I hate the fish flies. How long do they live for? Like it's like usually the month of June, right?
June bugs, fish flies, May flies. I think there's a difference between a couple of those.
Yeah, but basically the same deal.
And they come around the same time. Yeah, so, well, June. Yeah. Yeah, and that's right. Joanne brings up a good point. Leamington also gets their fair share, and if there's a good gathering of fish flies, lakes are healthy. That's correct. The water's good.
Oh, gross. Okay, let's get this photo off the screen there so we don't have to look at the fish flies anymore. Wow. Jason says, hope we get a glimpse of the snowbird practices. Now, I talked to the snowbird people this morning. We're not talking about the seniors who go to Florida and come back here for the summer. We're talking about the airplanes, the pilots, and we're going to talk to one of them tomorrow on the show. And they will not be in the air today. They're not flying today, but they will be It looks like maybe on Friday or on Friday and maybe Saturday. We're going to find out exactly tomorrow. I can check my email right now to tell you what time. If they
What, they're going to
back
be up
me.
practicing, you mean?
They're going to be up practicing, flying around, all that stuff. And let's see.
So they're not going up at all today. Is that what you said?
It doesn't look like it. No, according to their media person, said no, not flying today, but we will be after that. So I don't
we're
know
lucky.
Exactly, we're going to get exact times
because we get kind of like a free show, don't we? Really, when they're here and practicing. Yeah. So I guess if once we get the times, you can just sort of look up, maybe get yourself in an area that's a little more clear, so you can see them, and hopefully we get like a free show.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We might not talk to one of the. We'll talk snowbirds regardless. But you will hear an interview this morning or this afternoon. Apparently, Patty Handyside to the afternoon news has requested an interview with a snowbird who's from Windsor.
Nice.
So you'll be able to hear that this afternoon, sometime between 2 and 6.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. Douglas Weeks, grumpy old man, most likely over the river. I'm in the perfect spot.
Good for you, Douglas.
Yeah, he says, good morning from me and Bubba. Who's Bubba? Did we find out who Bubba was before? Is that his dog?
A dog or a cat?
Let us know, grumpy old man Douglas.
Of anything free, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
free is
sure.
for me.
Yeah,
free
no kidding.
is for me. That is my motto. And expect the worst, hope for the best.
Oh, Jason said it's his dog. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad our viewers remember stuff.
Everybody gets to know everybody here on this. This is hilarious.
I know. It's like your own little group. And we see a lot of the same names every morning commenting.
We do. We talked about phobias yesterday, and we said we were going to bring it up again today. We talked about it a little bit on the show today. Phobias that really exist, and I'd like to know what our viewers' phobias are. If you've got one that's like really stands out, then let us know what it is. There is a fear of being buried alive, and it's a very real fear. And I don't know why it would be a fear, because like, how is it something that you would have to think about every day? Like, I can see if you're walking by a giant hole and there's a pile of dirt next to it, I can see where it would sort of enter your mind. Like, ooh, imagine if I fell in that hole and then somebody put the dirt over top and I would be buried alive. But to have this fear all the time, that would be something. And it's always strange, how this pops in people's heads.
Oh, that would be awful. And if you have this fear, don't watch the movie Buried, or Buried if you prefer, with Ryan Reynolds. It's a great movie, actually. I couldn't watch the end of it because it was just the premise of it is that somehow he ends up in this box underground, buried, and he only has a few bars of his cell phone power left, and he is able to, in and out, somehow communicate with the outside world on his phone. And oh my God. Oh.
The whole movie was terrifying.
And there is only one scene or whatever. It's him inside this box underground. That's all you see the whole time for 2 hours or whatever, how long the movie is.
It's incredible.
Yeah, a lot of people saying heights is their fear. Fear of drowning. Yeah, that's no fun. Spiders. Yeah, Lisa's got the centipede one. Isotrophobia.
Isotrophobia is a fear of mirrors, or more specifically, seeing your own reflection in a mirror. I get that when I wake up in the morning. It's like, whoa, okay, there I am. So I have that fear, definitely. Ombrophobia, fear of rain. So you don't want to live in Seattle or in London, England, that's for sure. Phonophobia, an abnormal fear of sound. We talked earlier about numerophobia, fear of numbers.
Oh, hate numbers, hate math.
I do too. How about the fear of ants? I'm not so afraid of ants. Ants don't really scare me that much.
They just bug me. Why are you crawling on me? You got the whole world. Why are you on me?
Right? And where do you guys go? Like, when you go, like, where do you go underground? Like, what?
Yeah, what's going on there? Why are you building little castles on my driveway in the cracks?
Does anybody ever, as a kid, have an ant farm anymore? Remember how popular those used to be?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think anybody does that anymore.
It kind of looked like
Not politically correct or animal cruelty now or something?
Oh, no way. It kind of looked like a Connect 4 type thin on a platform, but it's just sort of glass, and you could see them making their, I guess, trails and homes and how they operate and all of that. And like, it's weird to me that kids don't have those anymore.
Yeah, not just gone, I guess. Rather play video games. Why would I want a stupid ant farm? I can go outside and see ants. I'm going to play video games. Thank you.
Yeah.
You used to play with that.
Sad but true.
Did you have a go-to toy as a kid? Mine was Lego.
I don't really recall. I don't know what I did as a kid. Don't remember.
You don't remember.
I like my skipping rope.
Oh, that's good. Hula hoop? You a hula hoop girl?
I had a hula hoop. No, Lisa Black had a hula hoop.
Oh, of course she did, Lisa Black.
You know what else she had? She had one of those things that the big plastic thing you put on your ankle, and it's got like a string with a ball thing at the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Silly Putty. Good one, Wayne.
Silly Putty. Just a classic toy. Douglas G.I. Joe. Yeah, I had some G.I. Joe Transformers, but Lego was my favorite. I'm trying to think like what toy. Like your friend, like Lisa Black. Everybody's friend had a toy, and you're like, whoa, my God, they have that. We got to go over there and play with it. Or, Mom, Dad, I want that.
Yep. She had all the good games like Battleship and Operation. Remember Operation?
Yeah, that dude just sitting there.
Yeah. And you try and put the bones back and the organs. Kind of weird.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't even know. Do they even make that anymore or sell that? So. Or that's kind of creepy anyway. Rita says, you're telling me you don't remember when Lisa Black is coming on after 9. That is something I'd like to see.
Yes, I'm gonna have to bribe her. Lisa Black is a police officer, by the way.
Is she really? Yeah.
Yep. And so,
do you want to be a police officer? Are you jealous that
woman.
She's a police officer and you're not?
Yeah. How come that happened? How come? Right. Lisa was the first of my friends to get a car. First to get everything. Course. The satin jackets. And
is she older than you?
No. Same age.
Well, somebody's got to be older by a day or a week or something.
I think I'm older. I'm older.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, she got the name Lisa first, you know.
Yeah, no, I think I did. That's weird.
How about Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anybody ever solve their Rubik's Cube except kids on TV on That's Incredible and do it in like 5 seconds?
There was always a kid in somebody's class who could do it. There's always somebody who figured it out and could do it. I was the one who tried to peel off the stickers to prove that I could do it and cheat.
Oh, yeah, that's cheating. Hot Wheels, like little cars, little dinky cars, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, all that stuff. Those were great.
Yeah, my brother had those.
And I remember the big thing. Oh, Etch-a-Sketch. I'm looking at pictures of some now. The big rage when I was really young, Cabbage Patch Dolls. Do you remember people losing their minds over that?
I do. That was after my time, I think. But I do remember Cabbage Patch Dolls.
I was probably like 7, 8, 9 years old at the time. Mm-hmm. And
I was already working at the radio station.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I should have stopped by with my Cabbage Patch Kid and showed you in Cam. Everybody had one of these, didn't they?
Oh, yes.
The Viewmaster.
Love those.
Yeah. How about that? The old xylophone. Pull a tune xylophone. Why it had to be on wheels, I have no idea, but it did.
Just fun for kids to pull.
I guess. Yeah, Pogo Stick was on here, too.
Oh,
Simon?
Lisa Black had one of those, too.
Lisa Black had Simon?
Simon. Lisa Black had Simon.
Of course she did.
Yeah. She had all the games first.
And I froze. There you go. I froze. Everything's frozen. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody see me right now? Yeah, you can hear me. There you go. This thing, my computer, or else this program sucks whenever I try to share something. So anyway, that's enough for today. We are at the 25-minute mark. We have to put in for overtime now, just to let Professor or General Schultze know, our program director. We will be putting for overtime for this week.
Yes. All right. Well, yeah. We'll come back tomorrow for our Friday morning show. We'll do some Would You Rathers. And yeah, right. And we'll see. And it gets
Would
us
you
thinking.
rather be Lisa Williams or Lisa Black?
That's a good one.
Jason says, okay, bye, guys. We want more. You want more? Go to our blog page, am800cklw.com. Podcast is there, stuff you missed this morning, after nines from the past, all the best of, and a lot of great videos that we shared, including a video from, 8-year-old boy in Richmond Hill who talked to a reporter from CP24 and made her cry, and may make you cry from what he had to say about the attack in London. And it's real amazing, this kid, what he had to say. So you can check that out. Yeah. AM800cklw.com. Lisa, say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. See you tomorrow.